All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've gotten done doing all the important stuff like customizing my place with all sorts of cool couches and whatnot. Now we're just gonna get to the secondary part, and that's the racing. Welcome to my F123, my career. Well, it's kind of my career. My team Let's Play. I tried to do one last year. It didn't really work out because I tried to do too much and overwhelmed myself. But as I said, I'm not really going to have commentary during the races. We're just going to have some highlights of some cool moves, any important happenings, etc., etc. But if you saw the video where I did the little teaser, then you'll know who we're going with. If not, you can check that out. It's on my channel, recently the one I just uploaded. So without further ado, we're going to play. We're going to go into, I believe it's under, where the heck would it even be under? I don't even know where you could find it. The menus are so jank this year. It's not under the garage,
This
is it?
is your
Yeah, this
garage.
is,
As you
okay, no one
upgrade,
cares.
split into
Mark, or
car
whatever it
parts
is. Is
and
it Mark?
team members.
This is the
Team members,
little,
as well as
to
improving your tech level,
my F1
again, new
world.
items you've acquired appear here.
I don't really care. We got new stuff we can throw on. Plus 9 engine power, sure, throw it on. And yeah, awesome. Now we'll come back to that. Well, I'll throw it on right now anyway. We have a new head of R&D. It's Robert Clark. It'd be cool if
When you're equipping a new team member, you need to
mhm.
provide them with each contract bestows a bonus mod. Note that if you replace a
What the
team
hell
member
is
or
this?
their
I don't know why they didn't put this in the cool my team thing, but nevertheless, I mean, okay, I threw something. I'm just gonna, just gonna sit here. What is it? It's equipped already. Okay, cool. So our car's a little bit better, 105. Where do I go to play my? Where do I go to play my team? I don't want to be in F1 World. It's not under Grand Prix multiplayer or time trial. It's not that. It's not that. What in the name? Where is it? That's that. Okay. Dude, what is going on, man? Why did they do this?
welcome to
Series?
the series screen.
No, that's
Each
online.
completing
I'm
a
not doing
series will unlock
this.
further.
I'm not doing that. It's not this. This isn't even unlocked. Yeah, it's not in here. This just takes us regular Grand Prix mode. This is a joke. No, no, not there. Dude, is this a joke? Hold on. Alright guys, I'm just dumb. I went into F1 World and had to back out. Now we can go into career and start our My Team Let's Play. Oh, brother. So we're going to start as a midfield challenger because the team we chose has a wealth of resources. So, I mean, they have the wealth of resources. We're going to do midfield. Our goal is for P5 in the constructors, which is pretty much halfway there. And yeah, we start with a claim level 5 with $5 million. So let's I'm gonna do a custom 23 race season. So we're gonna get all the riffraff out of the way and then see what we can do. And we'll have to order them afterwards because there's some tracks like there's Portugal, China, and France, I believe, that are in the game but not on the real calendar. So I think we're fine the way we are. We'll have to change it next time to bring in a couple. We're gonna just go over the settings. Here's the assist. They say with the new controller thing, you can do no traction control because medium sucks. I'm too bad, so I'm gonna start with full traction control and practice all in flying. When I'm not recording, I'm gonna practice without traction control to see if that works. The difficulty, it's gonna be, I believe, 90, probably 99 or 100. Let me see. It's gonna be we're gonna start on 100 because I usually flirt around. We'll do 97, halfway in between legends. That's why I route last year was fine. We're doing full qualifying, and we're going the medium weekend because we have the new 35% race distance, which is just better than 25. It's perfect. Driver moves will be on. Yeah, facility management on. R&D management. Oh, let me see. If turned off, you can still be dealt by your team. Oh, so it like automates it. Okay, I don't want that. Yeah, regular everything here. It's gonna be the immersive pit stop, standard safety car, immersive safety car, because if you do broadcast, it'll bug out. But we'll do um, broadcast formation lab because it has some cool presentation with it. Flashbacks because I suck at the video game. Race starts are manual. Damage will be standard. Collisions will be on. You can ghost in the career mode. That's interesting. And then I've done the controls already. Audio is fine. Accessibility's been taken care of. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the intro of the My Team. Of course I do. I'm gonna use icons because the person I want may not be an icon, but just in case, I'm going to activate it. So let's get started.
Welcome to My Team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula One not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
So we're gonna make our driver. I'm gonna go with this face here. I'm from USA. USA. I'm gonna dox myself because I think it's all caps. So you have to do. Do they have my name this year? They haven't had it since they had started putting names in. I'll take Darren at this point. Nope. That's lame. So there is no audio name, and my number is 25, so it's my favorite number.
And now let's focus on your driver's look.
Okay, so let's make us a helmet. I was already found the one I want. I'm probably gonna rock with. I mean, you have all these special helmets, but we're not gonna rock with any of those. Even though the Max Verstappen one's cool, and the Aiden Jackson's is actually really cool. But Connor Sport is not our team. That's the story mode, which I may do that on my own time. But I was gonna rock with this helmet, I believe. And oh, that's chrome. I don't know if that'll work because I wanted it to just be white, and that doesn't look as good as I thought it would. Let's try this one. Oh, there's only two colors. Kill me. I mean that's only two colors as well. How about this one? Will this match our team? Yeah, but it looks bland AF. All right, what about this one? Dude, these starting helmets are nowhere near as good as last year's. Jeez Louise. What are these? I might just rock with that. I might go majority red instead of white. We'll go basic until well, not more throughout the podium pass thing. A racing suit. This racing suit actually is pretty nice. The one already. It's actually kind of cool. I actually do want to use it. How does it look with our team colors? Nowhere near as good as I thought. Okay, well, screw you too. I bet someone's my team's gonna be like the Max Verstappen fan club or something. How about this? Why is it so shiny? Sure, dude. That's a little different, actually. It's an interesting little look. And the gloves. Guess we'll have matching gloves. Yeah, this works. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Podium emote's good. The woo is in here. Yes, alright.
Great, now let's set up some of the key details of your new team.
So this is where we have a lot of trial and error because when we go for the driver selection, there's one specific driver I do want, and if they're not here, I'm going to have to cut to when I get them. But let's see what we got.
We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Well, if you saw the preview video, you know what we're going to do. It's Toyota Gazoo Racing.
Nice. Now,
Toyota's
some
coming
kind
back
of
to
income
F1.
stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
Alright,
Our
so
primary
basically,
sponsor
we'll
will
hope
pay a
this fine.
sign-in bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They'll also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
So this one's really a no-brainer for me. It's gonna be Atlantic. We want P5 in the constructors, so their goal aligns with us. The goal is bigger, and the weekly income is larger, and the signing bonus is only 50,000 less. So
Fantastic, now we've got a budget to work with.
no-brainer.
Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now.
And this is another no-brainer.
We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
So this is another no-brainer. It's going to be Red Bull Powertrain, just because it's not only the second most powerful, but it's also the second most reliable, but the second cheapest. Um, Again, no-brainer.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you.
Let's see if I got lucky with the driver selection. If not, there's another
The
one I have
higher
in
a
mind.
driver's experience, the more resource points are in. Drivers earn a claim based on their performances.
So he doesn't explain Lagrange. Experience is the amount of R&D you get in practice sessions. Racecraft is your ability to make overtakes and like navigate traffic. Awareness is obviously how aware you are to your surroundings, so you don't crash as much. And pace is just how fast you are over one lap, like quality pace. So there's one person I want. I don't know if they'll be here. There's the first. There's our other option, Kamui Kobayashi, because he's driven for Toyota in real life in their Le Mans series. There she is. Jamie Chadwick is the person I wanted because she's probably the best female driver in the world right now. She's won the W Series, which is a women's exclusive open wheel racing series, 3 times, and I've wanted her to be in the F1 for a long time. She's actually almost as good as Callie. She's a little bit faster, just less race car. But we're gonna go with Jamie Chadwick, and we're gonna build her into F1's first full-time driver and maybe forever. And we're gonna see if we can build her into a future perennial F1 superstar. And we'll have $5.6 million left over. And now this is where this part of the video ends. We're gonna cut because we're making the car, and we're gonna wait for the big reveal. So I'll see you guys then.
New year, new drivers, new team. Welcome and great to have you with us as we move far away from the paddock to the headquarters of the newest outfit on the Formula One grid. We've been granted exclusive access with an interview not just with the team owner or the star driver, but both. Because for the first time in modern F1 history, the team owner is behind the wheel themselves. Now is a great time to bring a new team into the sport, particularly off the back of such compelling competition last year. 2022 saw huge regulation changes, and it was Red Bull who came out on top in the development race. But that was last year. This year could be a very different story. Let me tell you, this facility is an absolute hive of activity, and there is a palpable sense of excitement around the car they've built. Quietly, they truly believe they can challenge at the top, and they've had the time now to craft a hugely competitive race car. But theory is one thing, and taking on the brightest lights in motorsport is quite another. So how does the owner of F1's 11th team feel as they prepare to be thrust into the limelight of the F1 circus? New driver lineups, Qatar returns, Las Vegas debuts, and the engineering race continues to push the sport and the drivers to new heights. What are they aiming for? Most excited about? Most nervous for? Well, soon we will meet them to find out. But first, let's take a look at the brand new car. Well, hi. Thank you so much for having us. Great to be here. I'm going to start with the question that everyone is asking. It's been a long time since we've seen a team owner drive their own car, and a lot's changed since then. The sport has really evolved. So, how are you going to manage the responsibility of doing both roles?
For the record, our little story that we're gonna do, I'm not the owner driver. I don't own Toyota, but to make Natalie happy, we will go along with whatever misinformation and fake news she was given. But we'll be doing some kind of day-to-day operations is what's really gonna happen. But don't tell her I said that. We're gonna have to go with yeah, we'll go with that one. That sounds like good PR.
And tell me about your teammate. They're clearly very excited to have signed with you. What do they bring to the team?
Uh, More good PR because we're not bigots who only hire men. Ha ha ha. They have potential. A lot of potential.
So tell me about the work on the car. It's clearly a blank canvas. You've done a lot. What have you prioritized?
Let's go with because I know people like to say it's weight reduction and then like downforce stuff. So we'll focus on those two because our engine will be mid-pack. We won't have to do anything crazy there, but we're gonna do. I would like the traction out of the corners. That sounds
Now, there's
nice.
no getting away from the fact that your competitors have a huge amount of Formula One experience. You are a total newcomer.
That's not true.
Tell us where
Toyota's been
you
here
see the
before. Whatever we know.
opportunities to make those vital performance gains.
Because I do like Meso DRs. We're gonna go with the drag though.
Now, ultimately, your success this season will be determined by whether you can take positions from other drivers. Where do you believe this car has the edge?
I want a nice light car. Yes, sir.
And with so many disciplines and experts working so closely together here at your HQ, who gets the coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Who are you most proud of as the first race edges ever closer?
The chassis people. Definitely the chassis. Chassis is great. I hope you guys do
Well,
like the
I could
car.
talk to you all
Obviously,
day.
it's
Thank you
not
so
gonna
much for your time, but I better
um
let you get back to work. There's
be
plenty
like
still to
crazy
do. All
looking
the
because the
very
game
best
just came out. We don't get any of the cool
for
podium
your
pass skins
season.
yet. But for a starting car for our team Toyota, I don't think it looks too bad. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Once he slaps some sponsors
This
on
is
it.
where you can view our current
Okay, I've been here
facilities and the
before.
effects they're having on the business.
And we have
You
another
can also
sponsor
invest
we
some of
can
our
get.
cash into
So for more
upgrades of
money,
these
so
facilities.
honestly, a top 12 is a good one to start with.
This is the driver
And
market.
let's
From here, you can see
throw
pertinent details on every
sponsors
driver
on
in
our
the
car.
sport. Compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls round, this is where you'll approach any drivers you wish to hire.
Sure that works. Yeah, we only have the two sponsors, so it's not going to be crazy. That one fits more along there. And it's a satin white, not a gloss white. If it looks too silvery, we'll change that. But now the car looks a bit more sophisticated. And we're going to see what those got us. Okay, we are quite high in the pecking order. We are in fourth, no, fifth. So that's where we want to be, just ahead of Alpine. And looking at our car, like last year, like you can see the development potential. The potential was maxed out for everything. Now it looks like we'll have slightly less durability and chassis, but our engine and aero looks like they'll be maxed out. And of course, later on today we may get a regulation change, which resets the trees. You see how it says 4 of 24. If you don't protect any of your parts for the new regs, they won't stay on the car. And I see our facilities chassis level 2 since we had that answer form. We start with 5 million. $5 million. We definitely want to get the fitness center upgraded for sure to get Jamie's stats quite high. And if we can, I don't know if we can do anything. We maybe will do something on the marketing side. No, durability sides are cheaper. Not yet, because everything's tier 1. So
It's important to use the time
And these are the
between races
activities
to
you
the
need to
fullest
do.
extent,
I always
and
like to
that's
do
where
the
these
driver training
activities come in.
camp to
Manage
get as
everyone's
many
time as
stats
efficiently
as
as possible to
possible.
maximise the team's
I
performance.
always go for enhancing our second driver because as a team we need to perform as good as we can. And we'll probably do a nice advertisement campaign. And then this is the mailbox where we get all the cool stuff. It'll tell us everything we need to know. So we have 1,000 points. We are 6th in aero. We are 5th in chassis. And 4th in engine power. And the durability is also 5th. So we got a drag upgrade. We have a two weight reduction upgrades. And we have 1,000 points. Let's go for a little bit more downforce with this here upgrade. And we will get into the weekend, and I'm not going to show you all practice. So, but next time I see you guys, we'll be jumping into qualifying.
Morning, mate. Mark here. Just want to say once again, thanks so much for making me part of this team. There's a huge number of talented people as I look around this garage, and I cannot wait to see what we can all accomplish together, including you. Our journey to the Constructors' Championship starts right here.
First qualifying of the season. Tensions in the air. We're ready to show what Toyota has brought to the table. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's crank this bad boy up and do our first flying laps.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Just gonna get a little feel of the track. Don't do too much here. As you can see, compared to last year, if you've seen any F122 gameplay, the wheel, you can see how much more responsive it is this year. Yeah, last year, I'm forget about it, dude. So that is a massive improvement. I'm glad they did that. But here we are at the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakir, Bahrain. There'll be more fun facts in the pre-race broadcast, but that's all I really know. First race of the season. It's been that for on and off with Australia, really, for first race of the year. Now, ever since 2017, it's been the first race of the year, or 2018, I don't remember. No quit me. No, 20, I don't know, 19? No? I think 2020 was the first year Australia got moved for a while, but it was like the early 2010s, the first race of Bahrain. But nevertheless, we're getting a little bit of a feel of the track here. Alex Albon's behind us. Our car technically is faster, so we don't want to let him get stuck behind me. So we're getting ready to get our first lap. See how it goes. First lap's a 1:31.951. It's Jamie Chadwick actually right now has provisional pole. Good for her in her first outing. Another thing I'm noticing is last year, whenever you would pass the finish line, you'd be completely out of ERS. But I don't know if it's just because I saved some. We'll check after when we just go on a flying lap instead of an out lap. Actually, we'll probably just do the out lap if it works like that. Because last year you honestly run out of ERS really early and lose it for the good part of the last sector. Jimmy Chadwick has a 1:31.8 and we have a 1:31.951, so we're less than a tenth off. I think I can definitely find a tenth there, as we're gonna ride along with some other guys in their cars. Mercedes looking good. You got Lewis here. The Ferrari sounds so nice this year. Where's the Alpine? That sounds nice, dude. The engine sounds this year are very good. I'm excited. So we got the big boys driving now. And nevertheless, we're going to simulate and do one final lap. And we see a lot of people coming to the garage now for their final laps as well. Hopefully we're near the back and not in traffic. Alright. Let's see how it goes first. Is there a yellow flag for what? What's wrong with my tires? They look kind of weak. You guys see that texture on them? Oh, we're doing a little hoo-ha. Why we have yellows? Is Oscar going too slow? I don't know why there's this weird stuff on my tires. They're green. But they're brand new. I might have to let Oscar by. I'm gonna let Oscar by. Okay, screw you too. Fine, he wants to play cat and mouse. I understand, I see you, big dog. He wants that slipstream. Because Valtry's in the way. Because we don't need traffic. That's the last thing we need. I need to be far. Go, Oscar. I'm not playing with you. Go. Are you Go, Oscar. I swear to God. If you don't drive your car, you're in a Formula 1 car. It goes fast. I don't want to be. I need a slipstream. I need you to be far enough away. Really? I need you to be far enough. Oscar, I don't care. I will sit in the middle of this track. Go. Come on, Mike. Come on. I need to be far enough behind him so I don't get impeded by him, but close enough to get a slipstream. No. No, we're playing chicken all day. Come on. After you. You first, buddy. Be my guest. There's no way they're driving this slow on their laps. Okay, there he goes. Now he's going. He's left me in the dust now. But we're still in slipstream range. This is why I like traffic control. I can hold the stall and I was in spun control like several times now. Alright, wish me luck, boys. Alright, let's have enough for a slipstream here. A bit. Massive improvement here, ladies and gents. 5/10. Oh, we're in 19th now. We have to improve. Oh no, I didn't even look at that. Okay, if we don't, if this 5/10, that should be enough to get us into Q2. We're gonna find out as we come to the line. Up 6.5 tenths, and we are up into P11. I'll take that all day, every day. Definitely enough to make it through to Q2 from that 16th place cutoff. We are P11. And you know what? I'm liking it. Jamie did make it through in her first appearance. That's what we like to see. So we'll be back with Q2, and I'll probably just cut that part out, and we'll see if we make Q3. P8! We're into Q3, which since we're the fifth best car, technically we should be around like P10, P11, so we slightly outperformed. Jamie Chadwick P14. So, we made it into Q3. We have one shootout lap at the end. Let's see how that goes. Now for these, since you get a new set of tires, you can do an old one and then another one, but I'm a G, so we're just going to do one big old flying lap.
30 seconds left in the session.
How far down for 1/10? Not bad. Has to be a good turn here. Okay, that might be the best I've taken it this weekend. Fly out front lift. I'll be a bitch. 4/10 down on him now. Uh-oh. Too early on the throttle, we run wide. That's gonna cost us a little bit of time. And throttle nice and early as we rumble to the line. And it is P9. Good first outing for us here. P9, which is around where we probably should be, fifth on the grid, in theory, because there's 2 cars per team, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but
See,
before we
this is a
begin,
pretty
let's
realistic
have a
order.
quick look at those who'll be
Red Bull
fronting
Ferrari
the grid.
Mercedes up front,
Verstappen,
Fernando
Leclerc,
Alonso the
and
lead,
Lewis Hamilton.
Aston
Goodbye for now
Martin.
then, but really
We got a
we're
lead
just getting
Alpine, which is
started.
interchangeable
Be sure
between
to join us
Ocon
again for
and
Lights Out
Gasly.
tomorrow.
Me and then Stroll. That's a pretty even grid. I'm happy with that. Without further ado, there's no points for Saturday. Let's head into the race.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Sainz, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, the owner driver, Stroll, Sonoda, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Chadwick, Albon, Magnussen, Gasly, Joe, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Hulkenberg. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Tense moments on the grid tonight. As we can see, we have a one-stop strategy from hard to soft. That's not soft. Hard to medium tires. And yeah, I think we're looking good. 20 laps. Let's tell the fuel back a little bit, just to 21 even. And setup's good. Let's go into the formation lap. And I'm going to do the race, and I think the best way for me to do it, instead of commentating over all 20 laps and then trimming up every single highlight, I'm going to do the race, and then if there's anything that happens mid-race to me or any drivers near me, I'll do some commentary, interact with it, and then afterwards we'll go through the replay cameras, and we'll go about it like that. But anyway, it's time for formation lap, and I hope you guys enjoy the race.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Okay, clear.
Yellow flags out. What's going on behind us? Is someone breaking down? We got some riff-raff happening. Let's take a look at the replay here. Something went down behind us. I like the onboard for the AlphaTauri. Something happened? I missed something here? What was it? Who's this? Alcon goes off the track. Oh, yep. Engine failure for Esteban, and he tags my teammate. That's great. Love to see that. Let me see if there's any damage. Doesn't look like major damage, but there was contact, which is never ideal. Ran a little wide. I don't like that. It's gonna open the door for him. 210s? Oh lord. Here we go, boys. Lando right behind. He's got a good run. He's gonna have DRS. We're gonna go down the straight. We're gonna deploy some overtake. We have it available. So he's pulling out. He's pulling right. He's gone. We're going to turn off overtake, brake a little early, so now we're into DRS. We get a decent exit. Oh yeah, we get a good exit. He doesn't really do too much. Turn overtake, DRS on, flip to the right side. Oh, bad turn, but we are just ahead.
Nice
Very
work,
nice.
mate. That brings you up a place.
Lano's gotta be pitting soon. He's not gonna talk? Well, I don't hear him. Okay, there we go.
Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The last lap time was a 1:36.2.
All down the inside! He left the door open for us. As we're gonna box it.
Okay, go, go, go! Perfect job from you.
Yes,
and the crew
we jumped
there, mate.
Lando.
Delighted with that.
We are delighted indeed.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Alright, attempt number however many for Lando coming up on this straight. We just love to battle, don't we? It's a 2-horse race. Alonso's 10 seconds ahead. He was 30 when he came out the pits. We've gained 20 seconds
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing
in
the car
like
ahead by.
2 laps?
0.2 seconds.
Surely that was wrong. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. Freeze flashback? No. I don't want to do that. That was unfortunate. As we take a look at the replay. Just got pushed wide by him. He comes across and just doesn't leave us much room. And nevertheless, we run wide because of it.
Focus, we need to stay on form.
Hulkenberg out of the race. Sorry about him. We'll get that later on. We'll see what happened. Actually, we'll just check. What happened to Nico? Engine? Where is Nico? There he is. Yep. Just an engine failure for the Haas. Unfortunate. Because he parks up there. And Max Verstappen wins in Bahrain to start the year off right. We got the cool fireworks. No fireworks? That's crazy. As for us, we are barely going to come home in P10. The good news is points on our team's debut. The bad news is definitely could have had more if we didn't have any mistakes, but overall, it could be worse.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the
Weave?
constructors. And Red Bull take
And
over
started in
as
first and
championship
finished in
leaders.
first.
And with that, we wrap up another
LOL.
week.
Well, boys and girls, that could have gone a bit better, if I do say so myself. Like I said, points on debut, but just some mistakes near the end just didn't pan out for us. As you saw, the car is pretty bad out of low speed corner exits, so that's definitely going to have to be something we tackle as we upgrade the car. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or feedback you'd like to give, any tips, tricks, or advice, or things you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments below. If you're new and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, take care and I'll see you later.